Morgan le Fay, the next newest card to arrive to Marvel Snap as of recording this. She is interesting. Yeah, she is definitely interesting. I don't know what I think of her because she's going to help discard out so much and destroy potentially. You know what? Let's actually read her effect, shall we? On reveal, return all your discarded and destroyed cards to hand with +3 power. Now, I am doing this, I'm recording this whole thing before we get the whole thing where they announce the cards, how they work, how they interact. So she could very well get a nerf by then. I believe that video is coming out tomorrow as of recording this. But anyway, she could get a nerf by then. I don't know. She seems very powerful because it says return all of your discarded and destroyed. Now, destroyed, she in theory will not work on cards like Wolverine, X-23, or Deadpool because those cards actually have a sort of instead of getting destroyed. I'm assuming she looks at your discard pile and your destroyed pile. So yeah, she will coincidentally work on Swarm though, because Swarm, how he reads is he gets destroyed and then you get 2 of him in your hand. So he technically, discarded rather. So he technically does indeed get discarded. So you will actually be able to discard him if that makes sense. Now, she does cut 4 to play, so she is kind of late in the game, I will admit. But, she says on reveal, return all of your discarded and destroyed cards. So you don't even have to wait for her to start discarding and destroying. And technically that means you could play, what could you do? No, I get that the cheeky play with, what's his name? The dude with the sword and yeah. Okay, so there's a lot of good cards that you could play. I'm thinking more discard, but some destroy. I can see her potentially in destroy as well, but can you imagine? Wait a minute. So if you, in theory, you could destroy your Khonshu 3 times and then just bring her, but see, it said +3 power. It doesn't change it to 3 power. So that's good, right? But with that said, I'm not sure. At the top of my head, I'm having trouble thinking about good cards to go with this. Don't get me wrong. It seems like an amazing effect. Like, super amazing. Like, yes, I've been wanting this effect all our lives type thing. But I don't know. I'm kind of spacing out. If I'm being perfectly honest, I'm like, I don't know. Okay, so if we're looking at destroy, we could bring back like a carnage. We could, because it add them to a hand. It doesn't play them or anything like that. So we have to be mindful of that. Like I said, Deadpool wouldn't count because he doesn't get destroyed technically. Instead of being destroyed, he goes to your hand. And then, then I don't know. Maybe she's better on the discard front because discarding cards but a lot of cards that you discard don't stay discarded. You know what I mean? They instead of getting discarded, like she has zero synergy with Apocalypse himself because Apocalypse goes back to the hand automatically. So I don't know. I'm sure, like I said, I'm recording this before the video comes out that shows at least one card for synergy. So if they show off a good card for synergy, that's perfectly fine. I guess we'll see then. But for now, I can't think of, at the top of my head, I cannot think of any card at all that has any kind. Well, that's not true. There's some cards that have some synergy. I mentioned Swarm, and then there's also cards that you want to add back to your hand just so you can discard them again for like a double whammy type thing. I feel like those kinds of cards excel here, if I'm being perfectly honest. And yeah, that is good. That's really all I can think of. I can't think of two more. I don't know why it's like, why can't I think of it? Because I really can't think of the cards except for, what's that dude? Okay, he's fine in a discard or a destroy deck. The fact, Dakin, that's who I'm thinking of. Dakin would be pretty good, I feel like, for this. So, yeah, Dakin. Maybe you could also arguably find some way to make a Beta Ray bill work as well. But I digress. Let me know your thoughts. Comment section below. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.